different type of methods we have in the list class. And our today's agenda is we'll discuss another type we have in collection, that is set. So we discuss some properties about list. What all are these? List is a or order type of collection, uh, like whatever you will put first, that will come on the same way. I mean, let's say on the index number
Mm,
one you will put Prateek,
yeah.
index number two you will put Sumit, right? So you will get in the same way, same order, right? And also list allows duplicate values, so you can enter same values twice in the list, right? But in
Yeah.
terms of set, it is entirely different. You're asking anything, Sumit?
No, no.
Okay. So in terms of set, it is entirely opposite. So what is set? Set is a unordered type of collection. And why so? We will discuss. So and one more thing, it doesn't allow duplicate values. So that is why it is unordered. So let's say on list number one you have put Prateek, list number two you have put Sumit, and on list number three again Prateek, list number four Prashant. So basically it won't show any error or anything. It will remove one value, one duplicate value of Prateek, and there is no guarantee which one will be removed. So it can also remove the first one and can also remove the second one. So if it will remove the first one, then the entire set will be unordered, because you have entered Pratik on the first index, but you will get Sumit on the first index because Pratik was removed because it was duplicate. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So set is what? Set is a unordered type of collection, and it holds distinct value. I mean, there is no duplicate value allows in set, right? So let's just check some methods how we can put values, and some other methods we have in set. So I have developer console open here. Let me just close all of my tabs on the developer console. So you know how you can test something in developer console. You just need to open your execute anonymous window, or whatever you will type here, that will be executed, and you can see the output in the logs. So I have one document open. It is a document in which we have set as a class and all the methods of set. These are the methods we have in set. So likewise, list set has also an add element, and similarly it will add the value in the set. So let me show you. The syntax to create a set collection is, instead of list you just need to put set, and everything else will remain same. So you just need to put what type of collection you want to. This time I will put integer. Earlier we had, what?
String.
String, right? Oh, okay. So let me just create an object of a collection, right? So this is how you can create an object of a set class, right? And then you have a add method, right? So what I will do, obj dot add, and I can add as many values as I want, right? I can also add in loop, right? I haven't discussed loop yet, so I'm not using that, but I can also add in a loop, right? So obj dot add, and you can enter value here, let's say 1, and let me just copy it and paste it multiple times. I just change the value. We don't have to use quotes because it is an integer type. Okay, and now you can print it to check the data. So let's just print it. You know how to print the value. You just need to use system.debug. So debug is an function that we can use to print any value, and it is from system class provided by Salesforce by default. So if you want to add any text before the values, you can add. Likewise, you can add here, and uh, whatever you want to print, you can concatenate along with that. So that's it. Let's just execute it and see the output. Sometime it takes time, so don't worry about that. So now we have logs. So you know how to refine the logs. You just need to click on this debug only and it will show you the debug statement. So these are the values we have in our set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 values we have, and those are coming as an array. So on index number 0, we have 1, index number 1, we have 2, index number 2, we have 3, index number 3, we have 4. Similarly, for index number 4, we have 5, and index number 5, we have 6, right? Index always start from 0. So this is how you can add any element in the set. So, and the same method was used for list, but the only syntax difference was instead of set, we were typing list here. So set and list both are same, but whenever you just want to store unique values, you will use set, else you will always use list. So let's just check another method. Here the another method is add all. So you can create a list and you can add all the list element into the set. Let's just do it. How you can do that? So what I will do is I will create one more list here, list, and it should be similar type. So integer, just naming it as var list to new list, integer var list dot add. This time I will start the values from 100 so that you can compare the difference. So I will add only 5 values, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this time I will add 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. So what I will do here, so now we have one list, one set. So I can add all the element from the list into set. Just remember one thing, if there is any duplicate value, then it will ignore the value. So let's just add one duplicate value also, right? Let's just add 300 twice, and it will only keep one 300, right? So let's just use the method obj dot add all, and this time we will pass list in the add all method. So I will pass var list here. This is the list that I will add into our set. Any question till now, anyone? Any doubt, anything, any
सर आई हैव
confusion?
एन क्वेश्चन।
Yeah, yeah.
सर हम लोग एक ही साथ में वैल्यूज ऐड नहीं कर सकते, जैसे हम लोग ऑब्जेक्ट डॉट ऐड वन कर रहे, ऑब्जेक्ट डॉट ऐड टू कर रहे, तो वन गो में हम लोग ऐड नहीं कर सकते क्या वैल्यूज?
See, there are two ways to do that. Either you can go with the loop. If I will write a loop, loop के अंदर I can use obj dot add, and then you can add values. The another way is add all. Add all, like we have these values in the list, so all these values will be added into the set. But there is no way, no method we have in which we will pass multiple values like 1 comma 2 comma 3. Similarly, we don't have such kind of method.
ओके सर।
Okay. So where list is now added. Also, it has these 6 values. Also, all these values will be added into set. Let's just print obj and let's see what will happen. So I am using debug only here. Let's just open our execute anonymous window also to compare, right? So see here, all the values we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have 100, 200, 300, 400, and oh, actually sometimes when the output is too big, na, then it generally ignores. So I'm just removing these two values and just executing it again. See now, so 3, 4, 5, 6, these four values are coming from directly into set, right? And then we had these six values in list, but see one thing, 300 is coming only once, but we have added here twice, right? So is it ignored one duplicate value of 300.
So is it kind of
Guys
a
say yes,
data
no.
loss?
No, it is not a data loss. It is like a practice that you need to follow, Arun. So let's
Okay,
say,
okay,
I mean, whenever you, so just give you a live example, right? You are getting data from database and you are storing it in your code, right? So data is unique because let's say if you are just storing the record IDs, so record ID is unique and you don't want to repeat a record ID in your storage, right? So what will you do? You will use set. But if you already aware like data can be duplicate, then you will always use list. And if there is no concern related to duplicacy, you will always use list. But if there is an data that is unique from the source, right, then you will always use set.
okay, okay.
I mean, both are same. List and set are same, right? And they store the similar kind of data, right? But the only difference is whenever you want to use store unique data, you will use set. Whenever you want to store duplicate data, you will use list. So that's the only difference in both of these. Okay, let's move ahead with another method. See add all. So it is similar. Like we use add all, and here we use list. But you can also pass a set here. Clear? And another method is clear. If you want to clear any list element, you can clear it. So you can simply use obj.clear. It will clear out all the list element we have and it will show blank. करके देख लो. So if I have just added obj.clear and I'm just executing it. And here in the debug only statement, you can see everything is coming as blank. Sorry. See, because we have used clear function here, clear method here. So it cleared all the element in the list. Okay, let's move ahead. Clone. So it will make a duplicate copy. So let's say if I want to clone or obj, then I can do that. So let me just create one more set here. Integer. I'm just giving it a name as obj clone so that you can justify the name. New set. And obj clone is equals to obj dot clone. So and now this time what we will do is we will print obj clone. So we haven't added any value in obj clone. We are just cloning obj into obj clone. So what it will do is it will copy all the element from obj to obj clone. So let's just print it. Let's see what is happening. Just using debug statement, you can see all the values we have in obj are now in obj clone. Clear? Clear everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Okay. Let's move ahead with another method we have contains. So it actually return true if a element is there in the set, and it will return false if element is not there. So let's just check that. I'm just removing it here. So if I will do obj dot contains, right? And uh, let's say if I will do 400, so 400 is there, so it will return true. Let's just check. Let's just copy it here and just put it here. Execute. So it should return true now. See here, it is returning true, right? But if I will use some value that is already not there in this list, let's say 4000, but 4000 is not available, right? So it will return false. Let's see. See, so contain is basically doing what? It is just checking if a element is there in the set or not. If it is there, then it will return true, and if it is not there, then it will return false. Clear? Let's move ahead to another one. Contains all. So it is a like-to-like copy of two different lists, right? So if both the list has same element, then it will return true. And if both the list has any different element, then it will return false. So a set can be compared to a list, and a set can also be compared to a set, right? Let me just show you how you can do that. So now let's just compare var list with obj, right? So I'm just commenting out this one in which we are adding all the list element into set, right? So, and also this one. So this time we will use contains all element of var list. So what should be the answer? Hiral, batao, what should be the answer?
False.
False, right? The thing is, see, we have different element in var list, and we have also different element in set. And what we are doing is we are just comparing obj with var list. So elements are different. So contain always will do what? It will return false. We don't have any element from var list to obj, right? Let's just execute it. See, false, right? And it is like to like. So let's say what we'll do if there is a single element that is available. Let's see. Again, it is false because it should be a like to like copy. There should not be any difference. So if if var list will have the same element, let's say 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just do that. Then it will always return true. I'm just doing the correction to add the value as 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this time it should return true. Let's just do that. It is returning true. Any question, anyone? Is it make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
just open again. Guys, इंटरेक्टिव रहा करो, अच्छा लगता है, पढ़ाने में भी मजा आता है, right? Okay, let's just go with the another method, equals, right? We can also compare like we did with list. We can also compare with set, right? So I'm just leaving it on you. Just try it at your end and let me know if there is any difference. So now this time equals. So it was checking contains if the element is already there. Equals. Compare this set with the specify set and return true if both sets are equal. Otherwise, return false. So let's just use this. How it will work. So I'm just making it as a set. Right now I'm just using equals. execute. It should return true now. True return हो रहा है, right? So let me just do some modification here. Let me just add one more value here. Say 600, and then do this. It will return false. So basically, it is just comparing both the sets are same, right? So contains all and equals always behave same, but the only difference is it generally check element by element if it contains that element or not, but equals will just compare the entire list if both are same or not. Okay, and there is one more thing that I want to show you. So let's say if it has one more element, that is 7. So what will be the output? So now what it also has 5 values, it also has 5 values. I'm just showing if it is comparing the values or just the indexes, the count of indexes, I mean. So again it is false. So it is checking each and every value also. Doesn't matter if it has 2 elements or it also has 2 elements with different values. It will always return false. Okay, hash code, I haven't used it here, but it actually return the corresponding hash code of a set, but I haven't used it. So just try it if you want, but I'm not aware about it. And then another one is empty. Return true if the set has 0 element. So basically, you can check if the set is empty or not. You can simply, let's say, if obj dot is empty, we always use this method to check if there is any value in the set or not. What the exact method is empty. We use the same, no? But there is no parameter. That is why it was throwing an error. It will return false because we have the values in the collection, right? So we have the values in obj. That is why it is returning false. So is empty is there. Remove. So remove is also used to remove any element. So set element, remove this specified element from the set if it is present, right? So let's say if I want to remove 5 from this list, right? So what I can do is remove, sorry, let's just do it here. Obj dot remove, and then I will pass 5. So if 5 is there, it will remove, and if I will print here, then 5 will not be available. So see here. So we don't have 5 in this list because we have removed 5, right? We have used remove method here to remove the value 5 from the list. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So let's just, so now if you want to remove multiple values directly from the set list, and if you want to remove multiple values from the set, so you can use, I mean, more than one value, if you want to remove, you can put them into set or list, and then you can use. Do you want me to show this to you, or you can do this? Bolo, you want to me you want me to show this to you, these two functions, or you will do these?
We'll do that. We'll do
So,
that.
so
But
we'll do that.
we
Okay.
we need to put means list of the numbers inside after the remove all, like 2,
Yes,
3,
I
4.
mean, let me just show you with the set.
It should be in
Okay,
comma format or
okay, let me
in,
show you. Let
okay,
me show you.
okay.
So many questions, then it is always better to show you. So let's say, I mean, we have 2 element in this set, and we have 5 element in this set. So I just want to remove these 2 values from this set, right? So what I will do is remove. What is the method name? Remove all. Remove all. And this time I will not pass any value here. I will pass the list. So whatever values we have in this set will be removed from here, right? Let me show you that. See here. So now the values are 4, 5, 7 only. So 3 and 6 both are removed. Clear?
Yes, that's clear. Thank you.
And similarly, you can do with list. I mean, you can pass the list instead of set. That's it.
Sure.
Okay. And then we have retain. So it's like we removed you. If you just want to retain these values 3 or 6 and you want to remove everything else, right, then instead of remove all you can use retain all. So it will only retain the values 3 and 6, right? Let's just check that. See here, it had removed all the values except 3 and 6. So the answer is 3 and 6. So like vice versa of remove all, we have a function called retain all. So instead of removing these two values, it will only retain these two values from the set. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move ahead with instead of list you can pass set, you can pass list also, like similarly with remove all. So just try it at your end. And the another method we have is size, right? So it will give you the size of or list or set, right? So let me just comment this. So this is very interesting. So you can see we how many elements we have. 5, right?
Fine.
So obj dot, let's just print obj dot size. Okay, debug only. So obj dot size is returning 5. So you whenever you will use index in the loop, you always use 5 size minus 1. Did you understand why I'm saying this? Because index is always start from 0. And if
Yes.
you want to loop it, then you have to use size minus 1. We'll work on this later on. So if you are not understanding it, that is fine. So this is the size method we have, right? And we have one last method, toString. It is just a conversion of a set into a string. So we'll show you when we will actually write code. So these are the all the methods we have in in set, right? So now the last element and the
Sir.
last data member we have. Yeah, go ahead, Arun.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So we have the last collection that is pending, that is map, right? It is a combination of list and set. So we will discuss map tomorrow at the same time, and just practice list and set, and probably from Monday onwards I will try to take class on daily basis. Okay, and we'll discuss object oriented programming with Apex.